channel. Today is, I believe, today is 7th June 2025. I'm going to be following a book, the Go programming language, because I wanted to build an interpreter, and found this really good book, an interpreter in Go. So yeah, I will be reading that and coding. Voice is a bit deep because I just woke up, had a bit of a late night last night. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to just start doing that. So yeah guys, today is Monday. So yeah, it's the 9th of June. Right now I was just learning Go, the programming language Go. I did create a GitHub repo like I do with almost every project nowadays. I just created a GitHub repo documenting everything I'm doing and who I'm learning what from. So I'll just leave a link in the description below. Obviously you can just check it out. I'm making everything what I do public so that like it stays on my profile, it gets better for visibility as well. So yeah, that's pretty much. Maybe following that I will also be doing, actually after that I'll probably do some trigonometry and derivatives calculus, and maybe at 3 o'clock chemistry. So yeah, that's a pretty rough plan, but good enough for today. I also have to go to maths class in the evening, so yeah, that will also, so it'll be like 2 hours of math. That's fine. Okay, yeah guys, so I just came back from maths class. So did start taking back notes on the whiteboard so that I can see my current progress. Apart from that, I started I'm trying out a new habit tracking system using this old notebook I found. Just take a random notebook, just wrote down the days of the month here and the habit I want to be doing. I'm just crossing it out. Today is 9, so I know it's not going to be a perfect display of my habits, but at least it'll be enough to keep momentum going, which is what I am trying to go for. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be sitting down and coding a bit more because nothing else to do. In between, to take a break, I might work out. Okay. So yeah guys, so I am in Delhi right now. I came to Delhi to my grandparents' house. I'll be staying here for the rest of the week, maybe the start of the next week. So yeah, apart from that, you might have already seen me reading in the other room. But yeah, whatever, that's what I did for the entire afternoon after eating food. Yeah, I'm gonna be working right now there or here on the table, but it's really hot, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll most probably work there. Just gonna go through Go routines, concurrency, and try building some basic stuff with Go before I can move back to the interpreter book. Because what I found actually is that writing an interpreter in Go, that book itself, even though it's good at the principles and the code it gives is easy to understand, I still want a basic knowledge of Go so that I could tinker around with it. I was just not copy pasting the code in. And even though the concepts are same and I can apply it to a different language, I just think that modifying the right code into making it wrong will help me learn what can actually go wrong more than trying to make everything again, which is obviously going to be really hard, especially now that we are making our own interpret. So yeah, I'm just gonna go get to work now. Okay, so yeah guys, I was taking a bit of a break. Thought I'll be putting more insights and things I learned throughout the week into the video itself. Maybe it can help some other people. So I've been reading Digital Minimalism lately by Cal Newport. Really great book. I found the online PDF is pretty easy to find, right? Again, great book. So in that, it's a practice of basically how technology has invaded our lives, how to take back control, blah blah blah, mostly the generic stuff you listen to on YouTube, but it has way more in-depth explanation of the topics covered. So yeah, one thing which is really cool, which I am also about to start, is like 30 days, not detox, but more of like cleansing of all the bad technologies, negatively impacting technologies. So like that will be YouTube, that'll be Instagram, stuff like that. And already my consumption is pretty less, but yeah, I want to try out 30 days without it, because YouTube is a big part of my life in both learning and like passing time. So yeah, I wanted to see how well I could do by not watching YouTube. So yeah, for like 30 days with mostly long form content, which I manually search up, not something like the thing recommends to me, so that I can keep on learning, but also I'm not like consuming mindlessly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I had like the blockers, mostly like in my experience blockers and extensions are kind of useless, and to some degree certain degree that's true. Yeah, besides that, I'm just going to go back to learning stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, today is 12th June. If you're wondering, yeah, I am just got 2 sets of clothing. I just like to cycle through them and I don't like to carry too much. But yeah, anyways, so 12th June, yesterday I finished the Lexer, so from the interpreter. Basically a Lexer is converting your code in your language which you're creating into like separate tokens, so that you can then parse them later. So next step is obviously parsing, that is like making the interpreter understand what you have written. But yeah, Lexing is complete. I'm just going to write the REPL, which is basically like the command line interface in short for the language which I'm writing. The book is absolutely amazing and I'm really enjoying the Go programming language. Really easy to start working with. Obviously there are some other things like APIs and all that which I have not got into yet, but I'm sure it'll be pretty easy considering how easy it has been so far with Go. So yeah, I'm just going to sit down right now, finish the REPL and some other stuff, and yeah, carry on. I'll also push all of this to GitHub. So like obviously, yeah, everything I do is on GitHub, but yeah, this one is as well. So yeah, and also this week's video is going to be, at least I'm expecting it to be a bit long. So I'll be spending today evening editing so that I can post it tomorrow on time.